This is Mafia Land.
Libero, libero, libero.
An area in southern Italy home to one of the world's most powerful clans, the Ndrangheta. In San Luca police station, the faces of mafia catches are displayed like trophies. Mugshots of villains they've convicted, from henchmen to head honchos.
Are these people dangerous? This is the top boss. Are they dangerous?
Sì. Pericoloso, no? Molto pericoloso.
Questo sì, sì.
Carabinieri Chief Michele Fiorentino and his small team know every detail of these criminals' lives.
So does this mean for homicide?
Yeah.
For murder? So he was caught for murder?
Sì, sì, omicidio, no?
Sì, sì, omicidio e
Mafia and homicide.
Here, they don't just arrest Ndrangheta mafia members, they also live among them.
Allora, il paese ha circa 3.500-4.000 abitanti. Molti, abbiamo detto, hanno condanne per traffico di stupefacenti, altri hanno condanne per associazione di tipo mafiosa.
This little southern Italian town is an Ndrangheta stronghold, part of a patch where they first made their money. In the 1970s and 80s, they hid wealthy kidnap victims in the surrounding mountains until their ransoms were paid. That cash later bought them entry into cocaine trafficking. Local blood ties kept people loyal. Fear kept them quiet. So the commander's just told me a really interesting story about this road sign. You can see the bullet holes in it, and apparently every year on New Year's Eve, the mafia used to go up and shoot at it to show people that they controlled this area. And the streets are eerily quiet. People deliberately avoid our cameras. Silence is a code here. The Ndrangheta is one of the most powerful crime syndicates on the planet. People have been killed for speaking out against them. This police chief gunned down at 25 for challenging them.
Non è una battaglia persa, perché comunque c'è tanta gente, come ho detto, che è una parte buona della popolazione che va salvaguardato. Quindi noi contrasteremo fino all'ultimo l'organizzazione, ritenendo che sia comunque la cosa giusta da fare.
The Ndrangheta began in Calabria in southern Italy in the 18th century. By the early 1990s, cocaine had become a drug of the masses and the main focus of their business. Strong links with South American cartels allowed them to control 80% of Europe's cocaine trade. They've now spread to every continent in the world and have an estimated annual turnover of 60 billion euros. And Michele knows these mafiosi will do anything to protect that cash. What kinds of things have you found hidden in the houses of this town? The commander says they found money, machine guns and drugs stashed in San Luca's streets. The town has also harboured fugitives, including Ndrangheta boss Giuseppe Giorgi. After 26 years on the run, he was found hiding in the walls of a local house.
Abbiamo dovuto abbattere le pareti per poter trovare il suo nascondiglio. Dopodiché, mentre stavamo rompendo, abbiamo notato la gamba dell'interessato che comunque si stava ancora nascondendo. Lui si nascondeva nella parte posteriore del camino dove aveva ricavato un intercapedine che si muoveva con un meccanismo realizzato ad hoc per questa situazione. Nell'intercapedine delle pareti abbiamo trovato anche delle somme di denaro.
I've come up to nearby Platti to meet Chief Luigi De Gioia, the commander of another team on the front line of this fight.
How important is this town to the Ndrangheta?
Beh, questa è casa loro, questa è la loro casa, qua ci vive la loro famiglia, quindi ci sono la moglie e i figli, quindi è casa loro. E anche chiaramente anche un controllo, anche loro controllano il territorio, ci sono.
If San Luca is the Ndrangheta's back garden, Platti is the heart of the home. The bins bear the names of famous mafia families.
Qui abbiamo l'unico ristorante.
We're deep in their territory, and I have a strong feeling we're being watched.
And look, the kids are back up there. They're watching more and more and more.
The commander explains locals and mopeds are often used as mafia lookouts.
So he's just told me that the restaurant that we're coming up to here is where the Ndrangheta stay and watch. So they're watching the police. And I don't know if you can see, but also up and down on the bridge, more and more children on bikes have been coming past. You know, they look teenagers, but the police say they're also spies on the lookout the whole time.
Sei affacciato? Che è successo?
And it seems they're not the only ones.
Stai guardando? Guarda.
Are you watching us? What are you looking at? The commander asks these men.
So they're watching too? Everyone's watching.
Just like San Luca, many here have chosen their side, and it's not with the police. The wariness in this neighbourhood is no surprise. This house was the site of a major raid on the Ndrangheta.
So he's saying that one of the mafia top bosses was in these houses and they were caught by the police, but they were actually found in bunkers.
Broken windows show where specially trained mafia hunters smashed through the glass of this hideout. The commander explains officers saw an Ndrangheta henchman push a switch here. He then tried to stop the police as at least 2 fugitive bosses ran into the next room. But when the officers came through here, the men had disappeared. This is where they'd gone.
Oh, wow.
Hidden behind a trapdoor in the steppe, police found a secret tunnel to 3 escape routes under the town.
Siccome l'apertura era, era piccola, uno dei due si è fratturato una spalla e quindi questo gli ha permesso di fermarsi. Dentro c'erano 2 pistole e i 2 latitanti sono fuggiti a destra, sono entrati in una camera, poi dalla camera si sono diretti, volevano dirigersi presumibilmente nella fogna per la via di fuga, infatti si sente odore di fogna.
Hiding a mafia boss takes a community. Finding one, well, that takes a hunter. An elite unit of the Carabinieri, their job is to track the Ndrangheta. They must know the paths and trails that cross this heartland better than their target. They must always be one step ahead.
What are you looking for?
Now we are looking for many things. For example, the routes, because we can change every day, and also for hiding for people, for guns and drugs or
This team has helped to get hundreds of criminals off the streets. Yet the Ndrangheta remains one of the richest and most powerful gangs in the world. Fighting this mafia is a massive job. It's not just about catching criminals, it's about changing a mindset and releasing whole communities.